Hands down. Hands down.
Hands down shit.
What's up, everybody? Hands Down Sports here on YouTube. Thanks for tuning in. Of course, this is the Starting Lineup Podcast, where we talk about the major three sports here in America. MLB, NFL, NBA. Now, today, I'm going to go over real quick. I don't know when I'm going to post this, but it's not going to be right now. In the Vikings and Browns game, it's happening in London in about an hour. But I'm gonna just mention who I would have started, who I would sit in my fantasy football league if I had these guys on my team. Talk a little bit about the NBA. So a few preseason games happening over there in the Middle East, which is pretty cool. I'm gonna give you a little take on my thoughts on that. And then MLB's playoff games last night were great. Some people don't feel the same way because their team lost, but I'm gonna go over that stuff today and who's playing today, Sunday. You know what I mean? So thanks for tuning in. Appreciate y'all. You know how it is, dogs. Get that yak. You know what I mean? Get that J. We in there like swimwear. So, of course, the first thing I got to talk about, dogs, is the Major League Baseball playoffs, where we had three Dominicanos playing and starting pitching. And then today we have one. But before I get to today's games, wanted to dedicate this to a couple of guys. So, Toronto, they beat the Yankees 10-1. They played really good. They got off to a great start. Vladimir hit it over the fence in the first inning. Unfortunately, my guy, Gil, with a little bit more experience, that's going to change. So Yankee fans, he's a talented pitcher, man. Let's give him a chance. Plus, he's Dominican, so they usually don't last long in the Yankees organization. You know what I mean? Especially not coming through in the playoffs, but give the dude a chance. He's nice. So I'm going to dedicate my first one to Paul Molitor. Now, he didn't really play for the Blue Jays his whole entire career, but he did get his one World Series. Was it 93? With the Blue Jays. He played for Milwaukee, and he's an all-star, Hall of Famer, amazing at the plate, diesel. The Brew Crew beat the Cubbies yesterday 9-3. Even though I'm repping the Cubs today, they play tomorrow. So let me see here. For the Brewers, no, I don't have a card because they're not playing today. Let me see here. The Dodgers I can't say they got lucky. They're experienced. They didn't lose their, because they were losing 3-0. Philly had Ohtani in the corner, but they let him settle down. And then he took over, and they couldn't score anymore. They won 5-3 thanks to my Dominicano compadre, Teoscar Hernandez. The dude is coming up big. Enrique Hernandez came up big. You know what I'm saying? I mean, the Dodgers. And then they put that guy from Japan, the other dude that they signed this year. He's usually a starter. He came in to close the game. So Japan was in the house out in Philly, and Ohtani did his thing. Now, he didn't do too much at the plate, which is okay. It was all about his pitching. Let me go to the stats, because I think he pitched like 7 innings, and they took it down. Let's see here. Let me see here. Box score, baby. It's all about the stats, because who played fantasy. I played a little FanDuel yesterday, made $3. A little double up. You know what I mean? I told you how much I be playing. If I would have put 1,000 on it, you know what I mean? I would have came out with 3. So it's all good. You do you. So Ohtani pitched 6 full innings, 3 hits, 3 runs, a walk, 9 strikeouts. You know what I mean? They let him pitch 89 pitches. Then Glenn Snow came in. He used to play for Tampa. Dude is a stud. Pitched 1 inning and 2/3, 1 hit, 2 walks, 2 strikeouts, no earned runs. Then Vesia, I've never heard of this lefty dude, but he came in for one player, got him to pop up to, no, he didn't pop up. He got a good shot. Sosa hit it to center field, but, you know, damn, if it would have went over the fence, that would have been crazy. And then Sasaki, you know what I mean? That dude came in for that 1 inning, 1 strikeout, 1 hit, shut it down. Dodgers 5-3. I know this series is not over, but them sneaking in that win right there, Philly gotta win game 2. Then when they go to LA, they gotta steal one there, and that's gonna be difficult for them, but they can do it. The Philadelphia Phillies is a team that can beat this squad right here, so this is gonna be a great series. And then the Tigers and the Mariners. The Tigers won extra innings. It was crazy, son. Now, Mariners, their studs came out to play, Rodriguez and Riley, you know, 3 for 5, you know what I'm saying? But the rest of the team went like 0 for 4. So, you know, that's where the production was, you know. And today, today they got one of the best pitchers to face is Tariq Skubal. So, man, it's going to be, if the Tigers can go up 2-0 and then head home, this series is done. So I want to dedicate this to my mains, one of the greatest pitchers of all time, Randy Johnson. So you saw how that picture is, how that card is. This one has the gold seal on it. Yo, Randy, if you can sign that for me, my G, oh my God, I would be ecstatic. And of course, you can't talk about the Mariners without talking about this other legend, Ken Griffey. Now, you see that picture right there? Another photographer took a picture of the same game. So, if I can get this signed, Ken Griffey, you know, I leave it out there, you know what I'm saying? It's all good. But the Mariners, they got a mountain to climb, dogs. They went to 11 innings where the Tigers took over. It was probably the best game of the day. So let's see what happens today. We got Max Fried for the Yankees. We got an unknown Trey Savage. I don't even know if I'm pronouncing that right, for the Blue Jays. Now, Max is one of the stud pitchers that came from Atlanta and signed with the Yankees this year. He was 19-5 in the season, 2.86 ERA, 189 Ks, a whip of 1.10. Dude's a stud. I'm expecting the Yankees to win this game, shut down. But we'll see, man. The bats of the Blue Jays stay hot. Stay hot, my guys. You know what I mean? Anyways, and that's at 4 o'clock today. Then the Tigers and the Mariners nightcap at 8 o'clock. I know all the NFL fans are not going to be watching this game, but I will, flipping back and forth, because I need to see this game. Like I said, Tariq Skubal, probably the best pitcher in the majors, even though his record doesn't represent that. But 13-6, an ERA of 2.21, 241 strikeouts, and his whip was 0.89, if I'm not mistaken. Let me check that out, because I don't think I wrote that correctly. Hold on. His whip is that low? Good Lord. Come on, babe. Yeah. So it's walks and hits per innings pitched, right? 0.89. You ain't getting on base on this guy, dog. So Luis Castillo, Dominicano, my guy, yo, step your game up tenfold today, my dude. You can't allow dudes to score 3, 4, 5 runs in the first 3 innings and shit like that, dog. Yo, loco. I seen you play live when I was in LA and I saw the Angels play the Mariners. You were on the mound, so I got to see you live. It was a great experience. But Castillo, let's do it today, my G. The Mariners need you today. You know what I mean? And throughout the playoffs, of course, but loco, we need to win today, my G. Now, Luis Castillo's record was 11-8. So he did go on a little win streak, because I remember him having like a 500, record. And then all of a sudden he stayed right there with the same losses. So ERA is high, man, 3.54. You know what I'm saying? So I'm worried about that. He's not a big strikeout guy, 162 Ks in the season with a whip of 1.18. And he just has to come up big. If he does this thing and he can match what Scubo's gonna do, you know what he's gonna do? He ain't playing. He's gonna be zoned in, focused. Mr. Castillo, I need you to do the same, my guy, so we can get a win, all right? So that's my MLB talk for today. Let's get into some NFL right before this game starts. All right, guys, so I'm back. Now, Vikings and Browns, they start in about 20 minutes. But if you had these players, mention starts and sits, basically, that's what it is. You can catch this game on NFL Net or NFL Plus, which I don't have. I need more subscribers so I can get it for free, you know what I mean? You feel me? All right, so starts for the Vikings, I'm gonna start Wentz. If I didn't have a quarterback, definitely Mason, Justin Jefferson. You never bench him at all. Even on bye weeks, you still start him. He can still score you points. I'll even start Addison. He had a good game last week, so with Wentz, so I'll give it a shot. For the Browns, Judkins, of course, he's a stud, man. He's really good. Jerry Jeudy and Isaiah Bond. I would give him an opportunity to put on the starting lineup. The guys that I will bench for the Vikings would be Naylor, TJ Hawkinson. Not too confident, man, with that dude right now. And let me see here. For the Browns, I would bench and sit the quarterback Gabriel, running back Ford and Sampson, and both tight ends, Njoku and Fannin Jr. I know that sounds a little wild right now, but that's what I would do. Don't really like my chances with those tight ends right there. And like yesterday, if you saw my video, I went over the wins and losses and stuff like that. So, some honorable mentions this week. Let me go to my sleeper here. Jaden Daniels should play today, so I would definitely start him. For the Carolina Panthers, Rico McDowell's. Rico McDowell's. He's gonna play it because Hubbard is hurt, so he's gonna start. I would definitely give him an opportunity. I would sit Chase Brown. I would start Jalen Waddle. I would start Alik Ayamanor for the Tennessee Titans. I believe Ridley might be dealing with an injury right now. I don't think he's playing today, or he might be limited. Of course, George Pickens, you got to start. I would sit, Mark Andrews. I would sit Mark Andrews. You got to start Omarion Hampton. The Chargers, you got to start them. Let me see here. Tony Pollard, I would bench. If you have Tajee Spears, I don't know how much burn he's going to get today, but I would bench him. And then, let's see here. T. Higgins, I would bench. I don't know. And that's just me talking from one of my squads. Now, of course, you have to start Ashton Genty. You got to start Woody Marks. I have to start Brian Thomas today Monday night for the Jags. Ibuka, you have to start Ibuka. Tyler Warren, tight end. He's going to have a good day today, even though the Raiders do stop the tight ends from making any type of movement on the field. Start David Montgomery. I know last week he only had like 2 fantasy points, but I think against Cincinnati, Gibbs and him, lo van a matar. Let's start David Montgomery, baby. I would even give a chance to R.J. Harvey today. Let me see here. Luke McCaffrey, since Terry McLaurin is not going to be playing. Luke McCaffrey, pair him up with this dude. See what happens there. On Monday night, Tyquan Thornton, I would start him. Now, for Arizona, if you have, Mercado or who's the other running back? Let me see. The other running back would be Michael Carter. It's a safe play. I don't know how much they're going to be out there. I don't know what production they're going to do. I mean, at least Mercado got the pass for a touchdown last week. I would, maybe give him a chance over Carter, but it's all good. Let me see here. Marvin Harrison Jr. I would start. I would even I forgot. I know I said Michael Thomas, but Bashul Tootin, I don't know if I'm pronouncing his name right. I would start him. I would start Deebo Samuel, even though it's not a good matchup for him, but I would start him. Let me see here. Other honorable mentions. Of course, Jared Goff, Achane, Cook, these are superstars. You got to go with them. Corey Sutton. I mean, it's a bad matchup against Philly, but go, go, go. Let me see here. Kincaid. I would bench Waller. I mean, if you got nothing else, go right ahead. Let me see here. I would sit Nick Chubb. I would start Xavier Worthy, Garrett Wilson, you know what I'm saying? Michael Pittman Jr., I would start him. Boom. Hunter Henry, you have to start, even though it's not a good matchup against Buffalo. Let me see here. I would start Olave because they're playing the Giants. He would probably be the one getting 12 to 15 looks, so go right there. Let's see here. I would start Hall, Breece Hall. I would start him. He has a great matchup. I would sit Isaiah Pacheco on Monday. AJ Brown, you got to put him in. ETN, I would start him. JSN, you got to start, even though it's a bad matchup, but he's a stud. You got to put him out there. I would sit Goddard, but man, he's been doing really good in the last 2 weeks. So that's a coin flip, but go right ahead. I would sit Flowers because my man's Jackson, live action, is not playing. Let me see here. I would sit Ingram. I would sit, even though it's a good matchup, Jamison Williams from Detroit. I would sit him, but that's up to you. I mean, if you have nobody else, I guess. You know what I mean? Let's see here. Pat Mahomes, Mayfield, you got to start. Kamara, you got to start. Derrick Henry, you got to start. Let me see here. I would sit, Williams. ¿Cómo se llama este loco? Javonte Williams, I would bench. It's not a good matchup against the Jets. You got to start Nico Collins. I would sit Cooper Kupp. I would start Jacoby Myers. You know what I'm saying? You got to go with the matchups, and plus they're the number one, Keenan Allen, I would start Keenan Allen today. Wan'Dale Robinson, I would start his ass because, Neighbors is gone for the season. So, let's go there. Let's see here. Was it Jake Ferguson, tight end for the Cowboys? Definite start. I would even start McConkey, even though he's not been doing good, but he's gonna pick up. But it's not like he's getting like 20% of the looks, and then Allen and Quinson is getting 80. You know what I'm saying? It's like they're all getting around the same amount of looks and attempts, but it's just it's not working out for him. But today could be that day, my G. Oye, todavía ocupando toda la vaina, loco. Of course, you got to start St. Brown, you know what I mean? You got to do that. Stephon Diggs, he's against Buffalo, so Flex-wise, yes. But besides that, no. I think they're going to lock him down and say, you know, I told you was trash. Calvin Ridley, no. You know what I'm saying? Came out. Let's see. Go to this last thing right here. Bo Nix, I would start. Fields, I would start. Jason Taylors and Gibbs, I said, you know, you got to go with that. Let me see here. Jamar Chase, it's like, you gotta start him, man. You know, he can get one catch for 100 yards and a touchdown. So, you know, what's this guy Franklin? Troy Franklin from these guys from Denver. I would definitely start him. Oh, the other wide receiver for the Raiders, Trey Tucker. He could have a really good game this week. Brenton Strange, I would sit. You know, I don't like him this week. Christian Kirk, nah, I'm good. Came out. Bucky Irvin is hurt. I would start Trayvon Henderson. I would start him unless you have, you know, better players on your running back spot, or your flex. You know, but I would definitely. He's going to get more burn now. His production is going up. Like, he's going to get more and more touches. He's going to be on the field more often. J.K. Dobbins, you got to start him because he's still playing good. You know what I mean? But and then Jalen Tolbert, go right ahead, my G, fire him up. Well, those are the guys that, you know, I went through all of my fantasy leagues and let you know what players I would think to sit and start. It's up to you, my G. Flip a coin, dogs. I don't know what your record is. I'm 1-3. I need wins, like 3-4 in a row, to feel a little bit more comfortable with my season right now, doggy. It's not going good for me, so you know, it is what it is, my guy. So enjoy the NFL, enjoy the MLB. Appreciate y'all for listening today. The NHL season has started, kind of thing. You know, Tampa Bay 6-1, I believe. The Panthers 3-4. The Islanders and the Rangers 2-3, 3-2. I don't know if that's preseason. I don't know. But the Florida Panthers are the defending champions. They went back to back. Oh yeah, NHL fans, my G, enjoy the games. And we get up. Like always, estamos aquí, loco.